All right, let's talk about building a truly successful construction company. We're going to jump right into the heart of Chapter 6 from Paul Netcher's fantastic guide, because it's all about one thing: controlling your costs to protect your profit. So let me ask you a question. Does doing $22 million worth of work for absolutely zero profit sound crazy to you? Well, it should, but it's a very real danger in this industry. The book kicks off with this powerful scenario that, honestly, every single person in construction needs to hear. Let's walk through it. Okay, so imagine this. You land a great project. The contract is worth a cool $11 million. You've done your homework, your numbers are solid, and you're planning on a nice 10% profit. That's $1.1 million. Things are looking pretty good, right? But then, well, you know how it goes. Things start to go sideways. A few cost overruns here, some delays there, and before you know it, that profit you planned for is completely gone. In fact, it's gotten so bad that you actually end up losing $1.1 million just to get the job done. So now you are in a massive hole. To just get back to even, you have to go out, find, and complete another $11 million project. And this new one has to run perfectly. No mistakes, no overruns, just to claw back the money you lost on the first one. So let's do the math. You've done $22 million worth of work, you've managed two huge projects with all the stress and risk that comes with it, and what's your net profit? A big, fat zero. And that's not even counting your company's regular overheads. It's a really brutal lesson, but man, is it an important one. That whole scenario really drives home a critical lesson that can completely change how you run your business. It points to a much, much smarter way to think about profit and the financial health of your company. And the author, Paul Netcher, just boils it down to this one perfect question. Seriously, think about the amount of effort, the risk, the resources it takes to earn back a loss. It's just staggering compared to the simple act of preventing that loss from ever happening. And here it is, side by side. Look at that difference. Earning $1,000 in profit means you've got to do $10,000 of work. But saving $1,000 in costs, that just requires a bit of focus to prevent waste. That saved dollar goes straight to your bottom line. It's not just good practice, it's literally your fastest path to being more profitable. So if we all agree that preventing waste is the goal, how do you actually do it? Well, it all starts with one word: visibility. You can't manage what you can't see, right? That means you need to have rock-solid systems in place to know where every single dollar is going. And the absolute foundation for this is a good cost code system. No, don't think of this as just some boring accounting thing. It's not. Think of it more like a real-time health monitor for your project. It's what lets you see, hey, are we over budget on concrete, or are our labor costs creeping up? It gives you the chance to fix problems before they become disasters. But look, a system is useless if it's too complicated and nobody actually uses it. The book lays out 8 super practical rules to make sure your cost codes work in the real world. The big idea here is that they have to be simple, they have to be consistent from one job to the next, and everyone, from the site manager to the office, has to use them. When everybody's speaking the same language, you get a crystal clear picture of what's going on financially. Okay, so once you've got your financial tracking system walked in, you can really turn your attention to the other place where profit just bleeds away, the job site itself. This is where all those little things can quietly add up to a huge financial problem. And these right here, these are the usual suspects. The book calls them the leaks that can slowly but surely sink a project. Every bit of rework, every wasted piece of material, every hour of lost productivity, that's profit literally draining away. And you know what that means? You've got to earn it all back 10 times over. When it comes right down to it, this is the truth. Profit isn't some reward you get at the very end of the job if you're lucky. No way. It's something you have to actively build and defend every single day on every single task. It takes constant attention from everyone on the team. So, we've looked at the problem of hidden losses, we've talked about the mindset shift you need to fight them, and we've covered the tools you need to get control. Now, let's just lock in the one big idea you need to walk away with. This is it. This is the whole ballgame. Managing your costs is not some passive back-office accounting job. It is the active, frontline strategy you use to make sure your company is profitable and built to last. Every decision you make should be seen through this lens. So I'm going to leave you with a challenge. Don't go out and try to fix everything all at once. That's overwhelming. Instead, just find one. Find one small, preventable $1,000 loss in your business this week. Is it wasted material, rework, an inefficient process? Find it, plug that leak, and remember, you just saved your company from having to do $10,000 in new work. That's how you build a successful company.